No, yep, it's quite a stiff door, actually. Quite a stiff door.
Want to know what happens when I, Victor Kunda, take two of the biggest comedians in the UK?
I have absolutely no idea where we're going.
Now, please don't make me milk a cow.
Blindfold them.
Luckily, I'm into this stuff.
And throw them into a whole new world full of tricks, stunts, and surprises.
Oh, hello!
They're gonna need to keep cool.
How's Zaid?
That's not how you say it.
Stay sharp.
In year one, we probably need about...
I'd say like 100.
And act like they know exactly what they're talking about.
Oh my God, do you not know what calculation is?
Oh, do you
so
know-
embarrassing.
do you know-
I'll watch everything they do from here, and with an expert, we'll decide who we think did best. Everything ready? This is Razor Sharp.
We're driving to Heathrow Airport, and we're taking a private jet full of 30 of my closest friends to Las Vegas, and then we're gonna go see Penn and Teller. Right?
But to be honest, most jobs I do, I don't really know what I'm doing. It was only halfway through the first series of Masked Singer that I started to understand the format.
I really hope we're not driving to a farm right now.
Okay.
This is just like every party at Tom Cruise's house.
Going head-to-head in today's Razor Sharp challenge are comedians Joel Dommett and Olga Koch. They'll have to convince some real-life investors to part with their cash and invest in a tech startup they'll only know they founded the moment they take off those blindfolds. Helping me judge whether Joel and Olga can flag their way through the world of tech
What in the world is going on here?
is actual tech CEO, Toby Ajala. Okay, Joel, Olga, blindfolds off. Let's do this.
Olga, Joel, what are you wearing?
And here's my mate Mark. He's going to be putting Joel and Olga through their paces.
And the suit.
Smart casual. We're a tech firm. I don't know, like, it looks like you dressed for a wedding and a funeral.
When I took the blindfold off and saw my outfit, I immediately assumed this would be a sort of Aaron Brockovich sort of court scenario.
I feel overdressed, I'm sorry.
You both...
I'm wearing this as like as a bit. Like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if I wore a suit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. You guys got your cue cards?
It's all off the dome.
Yeah.
Professional.
Yes.
Professional.
Yes.
All right.
It's all here.
Okay, our investors are in.
Hey guys.
man. Mark, nice to meet you. What's your name?
Albert.
Albert. Mark, hey.
Albert.
Hey, nice to meet you, Albert.
Joel's going to show you around the top floor of our company, and then Olga will take you downstairs before the pitch, so hope you enjoy.
Follow me, guys. This is a bit of concrete. Bit of concrete. Good to touch. Feel free to touch that. I walked into what can only be described as one of the most hipster spaces I've ever been in my entire life. This is the business Zaid. Right. You know, it can mean anything. Right. Zaid. Who's Zaid? Yeah. You know, it's like the band Korn. What does it mean?
No, he's got to have a reason to why his company is named what it is.
Follow me round here. Do mind this thing. True fact, this is actually from space.
He looks a little bit like he's lost.
This is... I know how to open it. I go into it a lot. It's a...
Oh.
Come in. Please go. Get out.
No, yep, it's quite a stiff door, actually. It's quite a stiff door. Yep.
What did those people do?
They just, that's the room that it's a lot of paper. Because what happens now is a lot of things, it's paperless. We're trying to move the company forward to being more environmentally friendly.
That was a good spin.
That I would agree.
And so we collectively at Zaid are trying to get rid of all of our paper. You know, we sort of get it, put it into big bags, we slice it all up, and actually we give that to local farmers, and we turn it into food for the horses.
He was on the right track. He was doing
getting
something.
there.
Yeah. C+.
How's Zaid?
That's not how you say it.
I'm still very unsure whether it's potentially a real office and these people that I was talking to actually are working here. Sometimes people are soft on the Z. And Tharde.
He's a bit of a jokester, isn't he? It's called Jade. So
Jade.
don't try and flip out, Jade. Come over to Olga and she'll take you downstairs.
Hey guys, like with any tech company, you want to get in on the ground floor, which we have, am I right? So now let's go to the basement.
Middle-aged dad joke culture. It's not universally understood.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Pleasure.
Welcome to our home. Do you know sometimes when we're sort of working during the day and we really let the everyday get to us, this is where we go, this is sort of our shrine, this sort of centers us, and you really think, why am I here? And you look at one of these wonderful pieces of work and you're like, yes. And I find that really helps me, sort of like a meditation. I think they're expecting us. Oh, hello.
What in the world is going on here?
This guy, classic Joel. Love you.
I want her on my team.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Jardé.
Jardé.
Where every day is Jardé.
Do you know how long that took her to come up with that? Just now. That's how quick she works. She's incredible.
She was quick on her toes with that one. I'm impressed.
Okay, first of all, what we want is a tech company that disrupts. That's a given. Duh, Captain Obvious. But what we needed was a tech company that did nothing. Because doing something does what? Gets people in trouble. Facebook, lawsuits. Amazon, terrible PR. How do you not get into trouble? You don't do anything. Jardé.
Jardé.
Honestly, having worked for 6 years in the tech world, this was eerily similar to the absolute nonsense that happens there.
I think she's holding herself really, really well.
Joel, he came up with the logo. The amount of times I called you and he answered, he goes, I don't have time for this call because I'm working on the logo.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to create it?
I'm going to say sort of 3 or 4 months.
That's too long.
It's too long.
But when you see it, you're going to think of Picasso, you're going to think of...
Yeah, like Mozart.
What about Joel? How do you feel he's doing?
He's been sinking since the right beginning.
There we go.
Look at that. 4 months.
I was once at like a sushi restaurant with a rotating sort of lazy Susan.
Okay, all this
And I was
babbling.
like, what if we could do this?
I want to hear why we're here.
with our logo, and then
That's the
Jardé.
thing about Joel, is that he takes inspiration from everyday life.
Everyday life, you know. Not everyone can afford sushi, but I love it. I discovered today I'm not very good with anything involving pitches.
And our mission statement, Olga beautifully came up with, which is... Olga, explain what our mission statement is.
Coagulation across the nation. Why do I need to... You're not stupid. You get it yourselves, right? Right.
If you could just expand, sorry, I'm not familiar with the...
Coagulation. Oh my God, do you not know what coagulation is?
Oh,
It's
do you
so
know-
embarrassing.
do you not know
Oh
what
my God, it's so
coagulation is?
embarrassing.
It's okay.
Oh, guys.
I have no idea what coagulation means, and I have no intention of finding out.
Jardé not only coagulates into one screen, but also coagulates all the data into one file. And we can sell that data to
The North Korean government.
North Korean government.
No.
They've got cash.
And we can also sell to...
We could sell to you and me and everyone in between.
And if we want to sell more to more people, who can we sell to?
Honestly, I went to high school with this guy, and he just has so much cash.
So as you can see, Jardé brings together the chaos of internet life and simplifies it. But one thing that's not simple, okay guys, is financing. That's where you all come into it. Because in year one, we probably need about...
I'd say like 100.
About 100.
£100?
Yeah.
Okay.
Any questions?
A lot of those systems are built on old web technology, Web 2.0, and a lot of them are now moving to Web 2.5 and Web 3.0. Do you have a plan for the way in which you move towards that? And will you build on the old system or the new system, or have some sort of transitional process in between?
And what I would like to ask you is, how the hell do you pull off pearls?
If you provide us with the funds today, we will provide you with quick and unimaginable financial success.
Look, I'm just saying that all the tech companies are based either in the US or China, and I think it's time for UK to have a go, okay? And it's time for us to have British, famously, Zuckerbergs in the mix, okay? Yeah. It's time for us to have a good old down-home British, salt-of-the-earth anti-hero. Yeah. And you could be part of that.
Pitch over. Thank you. Wow.
Yeah.
That's the best that's ever gone.
Oof. So Toby, the challenge is finished. This is difficult. Now I've made my decision. Let's go break the news.
You did very, very well, Joel, during the tour. I think you kept the energy up and you thought quick on your toes. You know, it wasn't a complete disaster. However, it was a complete disaster when you got downstairs. Oh, but I think you did fairly well. I think throughout you maintained a certain level of professionalism and I felt confident with the things that you were saying. Whether you knew what you were saying or not. Thank you so much.
So with that being said, I have made my decision and the winner is... Olga! Yes! Olga, Toby, we have a dinner reservation, so we're leaving now. Right. Joel, if you could just take this sign down for us.
Of course I can.
Yeah, and then lock up.
There, Will. I don't mind. I'm more famous than all of you guys.
Goodbye, Joel.
I don't think I secured the investment.
Honestly, if today made me realize anything, is that the tech world is where I belong, and you guys might leave, but I'm staying.
I don't know what the company is. I don't know where I am. I'm doubting who I am at this point.